No BS programming advice, part something. I don't remember what number I'm on. Be curious. Ask questions. Wonder why things work a certain way and why they don't work in other ways. When people critique your code or when people say things are wrong, ask them why. Instead of getting like offended or kind of feeling like, they're kind of coming for you a little bit, don't take it personally. Don't take it in a certain way. Be curious as to why they're saying certain things work and why some things don't work, right? Because if you don't ask these questions, you're not going to learn from people who are more experienced than you, who are a wealth of knowledge. And more often than not, the guys who are an extreme wealth of knowledge are very kind of like kept to themselves, and they will not really go out of their way to give you the advice. But they are a wealth of knowledge, and they have a ton of information that can help you to become a better developer, right? So don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't be afraid to kind of like pin someone, and say, hey man, like, why did you say that this wasn't the best or most efficient way of doing things? And from my experience, that's been a lot of my growth, is asking very direct questions in situations. Like if I'm reading through the code, and I ask why, right? Like, how does this work? Why does this work? Why is this more efficient? I've had a lot of growth that way. And I think that is what separates great software engineers from like mediocre or guys who are just collecting a paycheck, right? Is that some guys will just write code and they don't really care about it. And then the guys who are very good will write the code, know that, it can have some improvement. But they'll ask questions why in order to then get better and then implement that in their code, right? So it's an endless cycle of continuous improvement, and that's how you become a very good software engineer.